You are watching Outcast Motorsports on Zero X Media.
Well, good evening and welcome back to Zero X Media. It's Dustin in the booth with Adam, special guest tonight, Carson Youngblood. What's up, Adam? How you doing?
Man, hey, it's Tuesday night, buddy. You know what time that is? Tonight is the night.
Only
Truck
one
series
place
at Sonoma.
Only one place to be on a Tuesday night. That's right here on Zero X Media. Here we go. This is Outcast Motorsports' second race of Season 2. And for this, Carson, how much experience do you have at road courses, Carson?
Man, I don't have a lot, but I can tell you one thing. I've ran a couple of laps around here today, and this has been one of the most fun tracks I've ran, like a road course wise. So I'm excited for this race.
Always excited. Glad to have you both with me in the booth tonight. Let's go over some of the Outcast Motorsports crew and sponsors. Here we go. Pinnacle Wraps. Drew Kuhn over there. Go check him out. ePinnacle Wraps. That's facebook.com/ePinnacle Wraps. And a big thank you to Jackie Jones, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Thank you to LuLaRoe by Tammy. Serta Simmons Bedding. Thank you guys so much. Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds, as always. J&N Group Industrial Services out there in Michigan. We appreciate you coming on board and helping us out here. Auto America. Go over to buyautoamerica.com today and get yourself certified. And last but not least, Roberts Ball Screw Repair Services. I said it right this week. Come on. And yeah, we got some drivers out here on the driver cam. Pop them boys up real quick. Check them out. You got James Greeny at the top, Chase Stimpley there in the middle, and Ronnie Welchel down at the bottom. All right. That's pretty much it for the all the formalities. Last week, we've seen a wild ride there at Atlanta. Robbie Tester took the win. I don't think he's going to be racing tonight. Hopefully he ends up showing up. He's got to try to get as many points as possible. We only have, 20 drivers registered at the moment.
I was talking to Robbie earlier today, and he said that this was going to be his drop week. He said he didn't do road courses.
Unreal. Robbie, if you're watching, you just lost 5 cool points. What about you, Adam? How much road course experience do you have?
Man, as far as the NASCAR scene goes, absolutely zero. That's a big goose egg there. But I've been running a lot of GT3 stuff with some of the Outcast guys. Really learned a lot.
Yeah, I don't mind them in the GT3s, but man, in these Cup cars, trucks, Xfinity cars, they are a handful. Seen, if you remember last season, season 1, Chase Stimpley won at Miami Road Course B at Homestead, and he won in a dominating fashion. Had like a 20-second gap between him and second place. Tonight looks like Eric Johnson's on the pole at the moment, fastest time 1:18.87 for him. Let's see what Chase is running here. He's got a 1:18.94, so very close in the top 2. Rob Hartley with a 1:19.05. And Brandon Brock currently in 4th at the moment. I think Brandon might be sitting on pit road. He is. Let's go ahead and bring him in the booth and give him a shout. Hey, Brandon, it's the boys in the booth. How you doing?
How's it going?
Not too bad. You guys got your hands full tonight at Sonoma. Man, how much practice did you get in, and how confident are you tonight?
For the first time in a while, for the first time ever, I feel somewhat confident going into a road course. Looks like we're not too far off. It's like Chase just put up a 18.7. So, yeah. But that'll be interesting because he's got to start at the back from being in the top 3 last race. So maybe I'll put a bounty on him or something. No.
I forgot about that. Well, we seen him last season. He was really fast at Homestead, the road course B, and he drove from the back to the front within a lap. So
yeah,
do your best to
Eric's
block
gonna
him.
Be pretty quick. Rob, both Roberts, Tibbs, and Hartley. Um, it's going to be tough. I feel like I'm decent the first half of the course, and then I struggle like through the S's and the hairpin. So I think that's where I'm missing the most time. I'll try to get a mock qualifying run in here before the qualifying session starts to try to get a good gauge on what the track temp is going to be.
Yeah, and I think we missed you last week. Is that correct, or did you race Tuesday?
I was in the truck race. I missed Thursday.
Okay.
Last week it was bad luck, wrong place, wrong time. And if we get out of here with a top 5, I'd be happy with that.
Where'd you say you finished last week? Oh yeah, 24th.
Oh yeah, I with all that was going on, I think I kind of coached was it Mateo the last half of the race last week.
Yeah.
Well,
that's okay. Change things up a little bit.
The super speedway racing, it's just one of those things. Bad luck happens. Now we got to turn right and left, so.
Yeah. For
Well,
sure.
you look.
I wonder who's gonna be the one to Jerry Nadeau it up the first hill right here.
Well, hey Brandon, you got pretty good track times here.
Yeah.
How you think? How do you think you're gonna do tonight?
I hope for a top 5, but we'll see. It's just gonna come down to being consistent and making smart pit strategy decisions.
I think you'll be just fine. Sorry, I'm playing with some of my settings over here. Carson, you got any questions for Brandon here?
Yeah, I got a couple. How do you, coming off a rough week, it's Atlanta, whatever, how do you like mentally just reset after having a bad week to come out here and do something different? You guys don't run road courses too much, but how do you just prepare yourself to come out here and turn left and right tonight?
You just gotta kind of put last week behind you. Just think it's a new race. Just get a fresh start and try to go at them again. That's really the way you got to be. You can't dwell on it too much.
Yeah, I've got one more question before we let you go. Me and Adam were talking about this earlier. How do you turn 11, the hairpin? Do you think that's going to be a corner where you can go and get you some and attack and try to pass people, or that's going to be more survive and don't get taken out?
Both. I think everybody's bragging point's a little different there. I'm bragging it about the Budweiser sign on the wall. I think some people are driving it a little bit deeper than that. But my problem there is I struggle getting through the corner and off. I think I'm okay on entry, but I can't really roll to center there as good as I want to.
Yeah, I noticed. I ran some practice laps around here earlier. You definitely got to be really patient with the throttle, and it'll definitely snap on you if you get on it too early anywhere on this track.
Yeah, definitely don't lock them up there.
Oh yeah. Well, we want to wish you the best, man. Hopefully you can have a much better outcome tonight than what you had last Tuesday, and we look forward to maybe talking to you at the end of the race.
I hope so. We'll see.
All right. Good luck, Brandon.
Yep.
Hello, everybody. Brandon Brock, everybody looking to have a phenomenal night. We'll see how that goes. By the way, everybody, it's Shark Week. You know what that means. Adam Gladfelter over here, and he's sporting this beautiful shark hat. Tell us a little bit about that, boy.
Rawr. Yeah, Discovery Channel's got that Shark Week going on this week. So I said, hey, you know what? I'm gonna wear this little shark hat. Just make sure everything's going swimmingly.
Swimmingly. I think that's funny. You can't teach that.
No, you can't. I was dropped on my head as a baby.
Well,
and as an adult.
Yeah. I think we all were. Now we're starting to see some more drivers roll in. There's that 3 machine of Matt DeLuca. We've seen him. He got wrecked out last week. He was running really good, so I'm excited to see what he brings to the road course side of things.
The more cars we get out here, we got some guys that are starting to get racy with each other now. I feel like this is going to end up being a good race. I'm excited.
Hey, I just watched a couple of guys go side by side into turn 11. That is the problem. That's the problem. They're racing each other so hard, they forget to look at their braking point and straight into the wall.
That's right. Go through some of these comments. Pubert Johnson says, dang old son, let's get it. Yep, yes sir, you know how we do it. Adam Keene says, looking like a lot of people taking today as their drop week. That's lame. Should be a great night for racing. Kyle Franklin with the LOLs. Asking Adam if he's not racing. He said not Tuesdays. And he said he's hoping one day to be able to do both. So I thought he was saying booth, but maybe we can get him to special guest appear one day, Tuesday night, something like that. And Kimberly DeMarco said, love it. I think she was referring to your Shark Week hat. And Rob Hamilton said, good luck tonight, boys. All right. We're going to take a quick commercial break just so we can thank all these lovely sponsors that have come on board with the Outcast Motorsports. And stick around. We'll be right back after these messages.
At Pinnacle Wraps, we proudly offer top-tier liveries that showcase your unique style on the racetrack. Elevate your iRacing experience today with a stunning custom design that truly represents who you are and your passion for racing.
Jackie Jones Chrysler, Dodge, and Jeep is a family-owned dealership that has been in business for over 20 years. Jackie Jones and his family have been in the car business overall for over 40 years. At Jackie Jones Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, they take great pride in holding the highest standards possible to give the customers the best buying and service experience possible that they can provide.
Our moves might not be hot,
but our deals are.
Go see Jackie Jones. Tell them Zero X sent you.
LuLaRoe is an American multi-level marketing company that sells women's clothing that was founded in 2012. As a multi-level marketing company, LuLaRoe recruits independent distributors referred to by the firm as fashion consultants. Please check out Tammy Litweiler's LuLaRoe Facebook page.
I can't do this anymore. We need to talk.
What's wrong?
Look, we have a new Serta Perfect Sleeper.
We don't need to count you anymore.
I haven't really counted you in months.
You've been faking it for months?
Every night.
The Serta Perfect Sleeper. So comfortable you'll never count sheep again.
Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds is a proud sponsor of Outcast Motorsports and offers entertainment for the whole family, including camping, concerts, car shows, rodeos, and more. Visit www.georgiamountainfairgrounds.com and plan your next adventure today.
It's the Daily and Vincent Music Fest in Hiawassee, Georgia, at the Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds, September 25th through 27th. The Daily and Vincent Music Fest. Performances from John Conley, Randy Travis, The More Life Tour, Bryce Leatherwood, Rhonda Vincent, Crystal Gale, Diamond Rio, and your host, Daily and Vincent. 3-day passes and single-day tickets are all available. VIP passes available now. Don't miss the Daily and Vincent Music Fest at the Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds, September 25th through 27th. Get tickets now at GeorgiaMountainFairgrounds.com. Sponsored by the Towns County Convention and Visitors Bureau. Presented by Gus Arundel and Springer Mountain Farms.
Auto America in Grand Island, Nebraska is one of the oldest and most trusted dealerships in central Nebraska. Visit their website buyautoamerica.com or stop in and get yourself certified today.
Roberts Ball Screw Repair Services has been providing unmatched service, quality, and dedication to the manufacturing industry since 1991. Repairing, reconditioning, and even remanufacturing ball screws, lead screws, Acme screws, Aney screws for virtually any machine on the planet. Roberts Ball Screw has made a name as one of the very best in the game. Want great quality? Want great service? Want great people? Want a great screw at a reasonable price? Get a hold of Roberts Ball Screw Repair Services in Leslie, Michigan today.
J&M Group Industrial Services, Michigan's premier CNC machine tool service provider. Routine maintenance, preventative maintenance, geometry, calibration. Whatever machine tool service your company needs, contact J&M Group, the absolute best in the biz.
All right, thanks for sticking around with us through that commercial break. We got 5 minutes and 30 seconds left here in practice, and these drivers are going to get out there and trade some paint and see who can bring it home. Carson, under the commercial break, you were mentioning a fun fact. Why don't you fill us in here?
Yeah, so this isn't like traditional pit roads. Whenever they get there, as soon as they enter pit road, the timing starts where you got to be at a certain speed. I think it's 45 at this track, but going into turn 11, you got a whole little runway where you can try to make up as much speed as you can before you get to the timing zone where you got to slow down. So that'll be right here on the broadcast so we can see it. They go right there, pit entry, and then all the way around this corner, timing doesn't start until you get through turn 11. So be interesting to see who can make up some time doing that.
Where is the timing loop at, or where is the commitment line at after turn 11?
The commitment line to get on the pit road is back at the entry of turn 11. Like right here, see Tommy turns in right there.
Yeah.
So you get a perfect example, right? This is still, you don't have to be at speed. You're good. You can still be doing whatever you want. And then the yellow line is right there.
All right, that's the line I was talking about. So it's just at the end of the apex of turn 11 that you have to be to the 45 miles per hour.
Yeah, and you can. So I'm sure we'll see some people try to make up some time there, see what they can do there.
It is a long, long pit road, as you mentioned. We're taking a live look in at Tommy Pulte, and look at him flexing on him one time. He's got his nice cup, got the 0X hat. I love it. I'm waiting on mine. Come on. And yeah, let's take a look at some other drivers on drive cam. The one and only Chase Stempley out here. He's got his hands full right now as he just gets the broadcaster curse and goes around.
Man, talk about tricky corner. That one's, I wrecked a bunch in that corner. It looks like you can take it way faster than you actually can, but you get there and it's just, you got to get it way slowed down than in the turn 10. You got to get it slowed down way more than you think you do.
And now that's another thing I like to mention. Like, I think that is one place that Chase really rises above all the others is his pit road. He puts in a lot of practice on these pit stops, and
yes, he does. He is really, really hard to beat.
So he can be patient the first little bit because he's going to be starting at the end of the line, being a top 3 driver. Who else is in the top 3? Robbie Tester, he's top 3, but he's sitting out this week. And then Kevin Cornelius, I don't know if he's out here tonight, but they'll all be starting in the back. Who else on driver cam that we can take a look at? How about James Greeny? I don't know if he's sitting on pit road right now in the lovely blue and white 25. I love this car here. Let me see if I can get a better look at it. Take a look at that. Wilson McLean Plumbing on the side. You know, he should have put the toilet under the driver's seat, so it's like the driver's head.
Yeah,
he's sitting there. But either way, man, truck looks awesome. He's having a good laugh. I'm sure he heard us there. Appreciate you being on driver cam tonight, man. Who else do we have? The one and only Ronnie Welchel. Let me see if I can find Ronnie here. There he is.
Ronnie's been trying to get all he can out of this track. He's been slipping and sliding all over the place, especially in this corner. Coming out of right here, he's been getting up in the grass a good bit. Yeah, like that.
It's okay. He said he was talking to me before the race, and he said he's got a lot of practice in. So look forward to seeing good things out of him. Maybe a top 10 tonight, maybe even a top 5. Repping the
Got him on
Georgia
the,
Mountain Fairgrounds paint scheme.
Yeah, man, he's got a nice rig there. And he's running the VR right.
He got his
Right
bottle
there
of
in front of his
share
TV.
wine. He's all
Yeah.
set, ready to rock. Look at that. That paint scheme is awesome. Anyway, that's Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds is the primary sponsor for this. And then we also have Drew Kuhn out here. And I kind of went a little longer, but we got to get to the national anthem. We'll be right back and join these guys in their qualifying as soon as we return.
Oh, say, can you see? Oh,
And we're back. Drivers are going out right now for their qualifying lap. We got Chase Stempley out here first. We'll see what the old slap wagon can do here. I really like the black and red and new paint scheme that he's rocking out here.
I do too. It's really growing on me.
Waiting here. Take a look. Noah Blankenship out here in the 99. That's a tricky exit right there. You don't want to go head first into that wall.
Oh, he did good though.
Really good.
Turn 6 right there. That's going to be a good passing zone just because a lot of people are going to lock it up and slide. And if you just take it easy and be patient, you'll be able to get in there. If you don't get off of that turn good, then your whole S's will be messed up. You'll just be holding on.
And that's once you get to 6, 7, 8, 8A, and 9, that's all downhill.
Anthony Bennett in the 747 this season. We've seen him in the 7 last season. This driver did pretty decent last week. Shannon Donathan in the 30. I don't know where he finished. He was running decently, and then I think he got wrecked out.
He did.
No, I don't think. Maybe not. He finished 11th last week.
Was it? Man, I can't remember. No, he got destroyed and got his stuff fixed. Remember, we had some bad wrecks there at Atlanta.
Now, let's take a look at Drew Kuhn, the owner of Pinnacle Wraps out here in the 21 Nerds machine. Fitting for this nerd. JK, LOL, Drew, we love you. Drew,
Man,
responsible for a lot of these paint schemes you'll see tonight.
He's very successful and very talented when it comes to those paints.
Yeah. I know one thing. Tonight, Drew just needs some luck to go his way. He's had He's had some bad luck. He just needs something to go his way for once.
Absolutely. Rob Hartley in the 46. We'll see what he's got. Chase Stinfley currently on the pole at the moment with a 1:18.05, up 7/10 from his practice lap.
Fantastic.
Eric Johnson must have had some problems. He is behind by 2 seconds. He might be still running his second lap, though.
Nobody's putting a second lap yet.
I was watching Stinfley on that lap going through the S's and he was sliding that thing. I thought he was wrecked multiple times. He was sliding that thing sideways the whole time.
Richard Keene, we've seen him before. He's usually pretty decent here. Got the Dude Wipes truck, 29, repping Kevin Harvick. That's his driver, I believe.
It is.
The 55 of Brian Zemer, always entertaining.
Man, I bet some of these guys are going to need some Dude Wipes after some of the close calls we'll have tonight.
I got my brown shorts on tonight, Carson.
Come on.
In the chat, they say, let's go Yarbrough. That's Ronnie Hurst talking about his teammate Josh Yarbrough in the 77 right here. Taking a look. The Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds on the hood because they are the primary sponsor for the Truck Series. Thank you, Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds.
Yeah,
Brandon Brock jumped up to second.
Yeah.
What a lap by him. He's still a second behind. Let's see if he's got anything else on his second lap.
Stinfley will have to start from the back, though, since he was top 3 last week.
That's right. Robert Tibbs in the 19. We've seen him pushing it in practice. We'll see what he can put down. Currently sitting 4th.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with Robert Tibbs.
Tommy Pulte up to 11th, but he's down 4 seconds. But it's all about points. Some of these drivers don't do a whole lot of road courses. I know Tommy does do road courses in the GT3s and other series, but not so much in the NASCAR series.
Oh, it's a different monster out here, man. These track bar cars, whew, they're a handful.
MSB back in the chat saying, "Yar, bro," and then go TCR.
Yeah, it's some of these NASCAR cars are a totally different beast on a road course than an actual car that's built to be on a road course.
That's right. Kyle Franklin says pit stops are going to be interesting. Some say 1 stop only, and others are saying 2 stops. So, yeah, that'll definitely be something to keep our eye on. How about the 57 of Charles Wilson, the Army brat? You got Jesse Chip Graham in the 05. James Greeny out here. We've seen him on camera earlier. Where is he going to stack up? He might not have completed a lap that counted. Brian Welchel in the Sobe truck. That's the 53. I like that paint scheme also.
You know, there's something special about those chrome wheels with the chrome side skirts and the chrome numbers. Man, it just looks good.
Kimberly DeMarco says hashtag Greeny. Monica Wilson says good luck, Eric. Oh. Herb hopping. Charles Wilson with a nice lap up to 7th at the moment.
Yeah, Rob Hamilton Gaming over at Twitch said this is going to be one crazy race, and I can agree with you there, Rob.
Oh yeah, these guys are having a hard time hanging on to it when it's just them out there. Imagine when we double file them up in a couple of minutes.
Oh, one thing about the road course is they do not have full course cautions on. This will be, if there's a wreck or a spin, you're just going to have to collect it up and get it moving, because it'll just be a area caution or whatever they call that.
Local caution.
Oh.
I feel like we'll be seeing a lot of that tonight. People trying to make passes down into 11.
Yeah, that's what I was seeing earlier. Carson and Dustin, these two guys were racing each other side by side, and I guess they missed their brake marker. Boom, straight into the wall.
Mm.
Yeah, and once you lock it up, you're just along for the
Done.
ride.
Yeah, you're absolutely done. You know, I'm not entirely sure. I may be wrong, or maybe right. I really don't know. But I wonder if they do different, like in real life. Say they go to a road course. I wonder if they upgrade the brake package, or do they use the regular oval stuff? Like, is it a thicker rotor or higher pressure caliper?
That's right. Eric Johnson in the chat said local yellows only tonight. So yeah, no full course yellows, just local yellows. That's what it's called.
And I like what I just saw to Josh Yarbrough. He did his qualifying lap, and then he came in and practiced a pit stop. He ran as fast as he could through that little extra zone, and then when he got to the timing zone, he slowed down. That's good practice for the race.
Yes, he did. I think we're getting ready to grid up, maybe.
Yep, there's a Porsche out there as the safety car with Brandon Brock sitting in P2.
Yes. P2, P2.
P2.
I love it.
2 position.
All right, drivers gridding up. That can only mean one time. It's time for your starting grid. Here we go.
The star of Universal Pictures movie, I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry, Kevin James.
I just got 3 things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your
With most of the drivers on the grid, let's get to it. Chase Stinfley will be starting from the rear, but he did get the pole position, which will be huge for pit lane position. Brandon Brock with the second fastest lap out there. He's going to be P2. Rob Hartley in third. How about Robert Tibbs starting in fourth? Richard Keene in fifth. Josh Yarbrough in sixth. The Army brat Charles Wilson is going to be there in seventh. Eric Johnson will be in eighth. Drew Kroon in ninth. It almost gets me every time. 10th goes to Noah Blankenship. Brian Zemer in 11th. Anthony Bennett in 12th. Matt DeLuca in 13th. Tommy Polt. It's Tommy Pulte, everybody, in 14th. Sean Rother in 15th. 16th will go to Ronnie Welchel. 17th will be Shannon Donathan. 18th will be Nick Giampa. 19th, Jesse Graham, a.k.a. Chip. 20th goes to Brian B-Dubs Welchel. James Greeny there in 21st, and Andy Reeves in 22nd. And that'll be your starting lineup. Now let's take a look. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Dustin.
Let's take a look and see what the track conditions look like. It's a pretty large track. 1.96 miles in length. It's 112 degrees out there on the track surface, 76 in the air, 7-mile-an-hour wind. These drivers are going to have their hands full with a hot track. Exhumed in the chat says it's important to have $3,000 pedals here.
Yes, sir. Or, as Dustin uses, those P1000. P2000s, whatever you have, Dustin.
I have the P2000s, but they weren't no $3,000. With the haptics and everything on sale, I got them for about $900.
Oh, looks like we got a problem with Brian Welchel.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Stuck in the wall.
He's stuck in the wall.
Already, that ain't good. He might have had a VR issue.
Oh,
Pace car's
going
off. We're
green.
getting ready to light them tires. Rob Hartley gonna lead the way. Brandon Brock on the outside there. There's the line. The green flags should be in the air. It
Might
didn't
need to
tell
go
us.
down there
but
to turn 6.
Actually, I know exactly why it didn't tell us.
Help the 53 out.
Let's see if everybody making it through here clean.
So far, well, there's 3 wide between Chase Stempley, Ronnie Welchel,
Oh yeah, Chase putting it 3 wide. Everybody backs out, lets him go.
and Shane Donovan.
We got a car going
Charles-
wide off the
yep.
track.
Yes, Charles Wilson.
Chase Stampley very aggressive right off the rip,
Wasting
moving
no
all the
time.
way up. It's 7th place already. There's Welchel still on the outside, stuck in the wall.
Chase
See, I'm gonna
Stempley
be
setting
looking
up another pass.
on
Oh,
Eric Johnson. Yeah, I'm gonna be looking for him to make a dive down into 11. He's eating them all up.
Yep, going up through 10 right now, back up the hill. He's looking.
Eric
Man,
Johnson
Eric's put
putting the
block
brakes on him.
He's going to
Oh,
let him have it, though.
they need to hold that 91 up as long as they can. Hartley right now out to over a second lead over Richard Keene there. Brandon Brock back here in 3rd. Something happened with Sean Rother. Let's take a look.
Oh, we got a spin in turn
Oh,
2.
nasty.
Turn 2 and 3.
Everybody's splitting.
Going up the hill, yeah. like-
Shannon Donovan and Ronnie Welchel.
Take a look at that real quick.
Oh, we got another one.
James Greeny goes around. Let's take
Yeah,
a look
that
and
one
see.
just happened. There was another one before that too.
Let's take a look at it here. Ronnie Welchel involved.
Anthony Bennett gets loose about spins in front of the field.
I don't know why it's saying he crashed, did he?
Just could get it wound up a little bit.
He just
Down
spins.
he goes and tries to get going.
Man, it's a dogfight back in the low.
Yeah, it is.
The top 15
Anthony
to 20.
Bennett, yeah, Anthony Bennett, Matt DeLuca. Man, there's just a cluster right there, Carson, and they're fighting for everything.
Oh yeah, they're slipping and sliding all over the place. I've been thinking they were wrecked multiple times.
See a driver going down pit lane. Brian Welchel.
Yeah, I hear in the chat, Welchel is wheel disconnected.
That's not good. Hartley still out with a comfortable lead. Chase Stempley all the way up to 4th from starting in the back. All over the bumper of Brandon Brock.
Man, I'm just waiting for them guys to hit that tire barrier, Carson. coming into
Nick Gompa
5.
spins out. Coming out of 5, he just spun out.
Nick Giampa.
47. Yep.
Giampa,
They're watching him.
my bad.
He's been sideways the whole lap. Those tires are screaming at him right now.
Uh-oh. Hold on to it. Yeah,
those tires are screaming.
He's got his
He's going to
hands
be a
full.
2 pit stopper.
Greeny trying to get around the outside. There he goes. He's going to make the pass. Sean Rother also looking to get by. Sorry, we're all over the place, folks. There's a lot of action going on.
Oh.
Man, the 29 car is closed up to your leader. And Stimpley's there too. We might have a battle for the lead in a second.
We knew Stimpley'd be fast. It wasn't a matter of if, but when he would be up here. Mrs. Slap and Tickle in the chat. Good luck, guys.
Wonder if Mikey Keene's going to press the issue here and give him a
Nick
block.
Giampa spins out again.
He's
holding
doing
his own
everything he
against
can
Stimpley
to
right
hold
now.
him off. Yeah.
One mess up, Stimpley's there. I mean, he's only 2 tenths back from him.
Looked like
Oh,
Rob
Rob Hartley
Hartley
with a-
just disconnected or something happened. What happened to Hartley?
He's still going.
Chase Stimpley got around.
Stimpley.
James Greeny's spun out in the S's.
He's got it going, though. He's right back there in 8A coming to 9 right now.
Nice battle going on. Well, nope, there's not. That's just a car that I don't know what happened to Rob. That's disappointing.
He gone.
He was running really good.
Yeah. His connection dropped due to packet loss, which really tough break for him. Drew Kuhn spins out. Going from 4 to 5 up that little hill, he spins out.
Let me tell you, Chase Stimpley's really, really strong from 6 all the way to 11.
He's already
Really
out to
strong on that
over
back
a
half of the-
second lead. Sorry.
Yep, he's really strong on that back half of the track.
Whoa. The 99 car, Noah Blankenship, he was way sideways in the dirt. He barely got it saved. Rob Hartley says he got a power outage in the Discord. Man, that sucks for him.
Well, he had more than a packet loss.
Taking a look at Chase Stimpley. He's going to be coming up to lap traffic. Let's go on board with him.
He's closing up on Greeny really fast.
What's insane to me is even with the lead, he's going to drive this thing like he does not have the lead.
Well, of course. Look, Chase Stimpley is so fast right now, he closes up a 10th every 100 feet on James Greeny.
There's no way to get around this place without driving it. Like even it's the way the ups and downs and the hills. It's crazy.
You have to drive it. You have to drive it on edge the entire time. As we are in car and on camera watching Chase Stimpley wheel this thing, going up the hill into 2, 3, and 4.
Out to a 3-second lead already over the 29 of Keene. Keene just gets around Greeny. A nice battle here. This is for 11th. 05 of Chip Graham and Matt DeLuca.
Yarbrough's only moved up one spot since the start. Robert Tibbs hasn't moved up any, which is impressive. I mean, he's held his own in fourth.
Man, I think the name of the game is just going to be keep your nose clean. We've seen so many spin outs already. We're not even.
Consistency.
Yeah, and we're probably looking about pit stops around the 20s. Lap 22 is, I think, what I could get on a full tank. So if you didn't take care of your tires or you got to spin, you were sliding, then you'll be even worse now that we're getting towards the end of the run, about halfway through it.
Yeah, there's going to be quite a few people that's going to be those two stoppers you're talking about.
Tommy Potley, he's had a cleaner start to the race. He's up to 8th, just doing what he does. Just nice, calm, clean race so far.
He's working around lap traffic right now.
He's just doing what he's patient, just slowly working his way through it. He's up to the top 8. Everyone else around him just wait. Oh, we got another spin behind him
47
too.
goes around. That's Nick Giampa again. See if he's just going to tow. He is. He's had enough. Noah Blankenship holding his own there in 10th place. Hasn't moved up or down any positions. I'm looking for the action, folks. That's why I'm changing cameras so much. Drop a comment down below. Let us know who you're cheering on. And we might have to have a new poll for tonight. Last year it was a debate. Coke, Pepsi. Favorite candy, favorite cereal. Any suggestions out there? First car. How about this one? Drop your favorite NASCAR driver in the chat. Let us know.
Mr. Kyle Busch right here. That'll be my favorite.
You look like a Kyle Busch fan.
Come on.
Hey, now, I resemble that. It's better than being a Chase Elliott fan, I can tell you that.
Hey, easy,
whoa,
easy.
Now, whoa. No cussing, no cussing. It's a G-rated YouTube channel.
I don't know if that's Darren Wilson or Darren Wilson. He says, have a good race, Eric. Kimberly DeMarco said Denny Hamlin is her guy. Robbie Tester says he likes Austin Cindric, obviously. And then MSB likes Joey Logano.
Ooh.
I know it's Logano. I said it intentionally.
You know, Brandon Brock's been he's closed up on the 29 car a good bit.
Yeah, he has. He's on pretty much to his
So is the 19. The 19's been right with him the whole time.
Yeah, I said earlier, I'm really impressed with Tibbs. I mean, dude, this is his first season. He comes in here and he's holding his own, and that's really, really impressive.
Yeah, if I was Keen, I'd get my dude wipes ready because he's got a head full of steam coming behind him.
Yeah, he does.
Adam Keene says he likes Christopher Bell.
I'll take that over Hamlin and Logano any day.
And he said, all time there's only one answer, Jeff Gordon. I don't know about all that, but I mean, I did like you until you said that comment.
Look, I didn't like Jeff Gordon.
I'm just teasing.
Until he retired. Then I like Jeff Gordon. For some reason, you know, and I say, oh, you know, I was an Earnhardt fan, you know, I hated Jeff Gordon growing up. It wasn't that. I don't know.
Tibbs
just
all
my
over.
house- it was just my household, man.
Oh yeah, my dad likes Jeff Gordon. Ryan Fuchs in there saying all-time favorite driver is Harvick. There you go.
Hey, there we go. Finally, somebody that knows real talent when they see it.
Tibbs closed the gap and then he fell back a little bit.
He can get him under the brakes, Tibbs.
Yeah, he
Tibbs
can.
Earlier this year at my Legends car at Winter Nationals, Kyle Busch was down there. He was racing his Legends car down there, and I was like a little schoolgirl out there racing, practicing with Kyle Busch and all that.
You should have put him in the wall one time.
That's right. No, we can't compromise. We can't compromise the race rig.
At least traded paint a little bit.
Come on, I was faster than him though, so.
Oh, I'm gonna tell him you said that when I see him in Gateway. Carson
Come on.
Youngblood said you suck. Who's Carson Youngblood? That's what he's gonna say. Man, there's so much unrecognized talent here. You know, in the real world and sim racing scene.
Oh, Stimpley's got
yeah.
some lap
Yeah, a lot
traffic.
of
He was
traffic.
sideways. Didn't mean to cut you off there, Adam.
No, you're good.
Man, I love watching this 19 car charge down in the corner. He's getting, he'll just climb all over the back of Brandon Brock, especially down in turn 11. He can get on the brakes so much harder than anyone else I've been watching.
Is he getting on the brakes harder, or is he
Well, just
doing
later.
it? Yeah.
Yeah, just later. He can get down in the corner deeper.
It's just so crazy how like he's better in one section than Brandon is, and then Brandon's better in a different section. So he hasn't been able to make it work.
Man,
to
I
get up
watch
there
him close there to the bumper.
Oh yeah, dude. At turn 11 or any sharp braking zone, that 19 is strong. I have a feeling he's going to grab him right here in 5 or 6.
Man, but then, like through all the sweeping stuff, like the
Yep.
sweeping corners or the high speed stuff, Brandon gets a little bit of a jump on him.
Well, Brandon's holding it a lot more tighter to those rumble strips. The 19 just kind of letting it sway where it, where it wants to. Except right there, he looks good. But here we go.
Got a little bit of lap traffic ahead too, 33
Yep.
car.
Oh, easy there. All right, we're coming up to 6 right here. Yeah, look at that. Right to the
He
bumper.
had to get on the brakes harder.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I bet.
Well,
See,
Brock
this
has
is
some
where-
light traffic right there in front of him, too.
Yeah, no, that's
Oh,
the
that's not-
29
yeah,
car.
that's the 29,
No,
yeah.
they're just faster, yeah. I feel like the last couple laps, Brock has been getting a little bit farther through the S's, but going down here in 11, if he can pull out, he can get him.
Watch this. Yeah, get right to the right of him here.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Little mistake.
he tried to carry a little bit more speed than Brock to try to cross him over here, and it just didn't stick.
See, and here's the thing about these road courses. It'll take a lap and or half a lap or a lap to get that opportunity again to get the pass.
Yep, got to reset it all back up.
This is where the action is on the track. There's not anyone closer than this right here.
Got the lap car of the 62 in the way. They'll get out of the way for him.
Ronnie
That'll
got
mess
some
him up going
damage.
into this left-hander though. Lose a little bit on him.
The 29's being held up here by Shannon Donathan. Just a little bit. We're in a good spot here where the 29 hit that rumble strip. Kind of took that pass away.
Oh, 19 to the inside.
Hey, there was a little
Very
mistake
nice
by
pass.
Brandon Brock.
Yeah, Brandon's going to give it to him easily.
And I bet he gets by the 29 car easy in a couple laps.
He's going to have his work cut out for him. He's got the 30 lap traffic in front of him. That's Shannon Donathan. Shannon moves out of the way. Adam Keene, or I'm sorry, not Adam Keene, Richard Keene.
Mikey Keene.
Too many Keens out here. He seems to be closing the gap a little bit, or Chase has fallen off. Chase did have an 8-second lead. Now he's down to a 7-second lead.
I mean, Chase has got to give us something to talk about. He's got to make it a little bit interesting. He's probably just backing up a little bit, give us something to talk about up here.
Well, he ain't getting no camera time when he's that far out.
I mean, can't you pretend to be, you know,
He
somewhat
does got some
competitive?
live traffic right
Yeah,
now. He'll
yeah.
get by him easy. Oh,
Yeah,
a little bit of contact there with the...
You can't just pretend to be competitive.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. He got a little bit of door slam there going into the corner, but with a lap car, but all good.
Keene is faster on that last lap by about 7/10.
Yeah, he was.
19 car tips though will close up right here on turn 11 though.
The fastest on the
Oh, he's
track at the
definitely
moment though.
constructing
Noah
Look at
Blankenship.
that. That's unbelievable.
122.6. Chase Stinfley out there running 123.7s. So he might have backed the pace off. Maybe he's saving. I say that, and then he drops a 121.
And then Robert Tibbs with a 120. A whole second faster.
No, I'm telling you, he's on it. He is all over the 29 car right now. They got a little bit of lap traffic ahead of him, but I think he can get on to turn 5 and outbreak him.
Oh, Mikey blinking out. Hard to race around that. Greeny does a good job staying out of him.
Man, I already said it, but I love watching this 19 car get down in the corner. He just looks so much more like a well-rounded car and just more racier than anyone else can be.
Chase
I don't know if
Stinfley
that's
now.
tire saving or just a little more comfortable with the track and car.
10-second lead for the slap wagon.
See, he heard you talking about him on the broadcast, and
11.
He took off again.
Mrs. Slapping Tickle heard Dustin slamming him. So
Yeah.
She's like, babe, you got to pick up the pace.
Hey, you
They're
know,
talking about you.
we seen Chase enough. We should give him a black flag. It still wouldn't hurt him.
I mean, Dustin, they gave him an EOL. He started from the very back.
Yeah, he should have had a black flag on the restart. That, I'm telling you, that's the only thing that's going to hold him up. The Mrs. T in the chat says, "Let's go Tibbs." Tibbs out there working on Mikey Keene right now.
Yeah, he's wearing him out, wearing that bumper out.
He's hitting him with the Steve Urkel. I'm wearing you down. That's a little bit before your time there, Carson.
Oh yeah, I make you guys feel old, don't I?
Oh yeah, buddy.
Did I do that?
And said, I got a daughter your age.
Wow. Hurts, don't it?
Yeah, she's always making fun of me for my bald head and my gray hairs. Well, that's just experience. Maybe
Did you
not
tell
the
her
best
that
experience.
she's to blame for the bald head and the gray hair?
Man, I still got me a head full
Because-
of hair. I spend 20 minutes on it every day.
Yeah. Oh, man. My kids they're to blame for my gray hair. That and their mother.
Like I said, that's just experience. Can't hate on that. All right, let's go through and take a look at your driver cams and see where the drivers are running that have the cams. Obviously, the slap wagon, Chase Stinfley, he's running out front. Look at him, got his hands full here. Almost gave him the broadcaster curse. He's just really, really quick. Ronnie Welchel sitting back here in 14th in the Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds truck. '62 got the share line on the side and to his right side. You know what else? He's using a 4-speed shifter there, it looks like. Watch him shift here.
Oh yeah, I see that. That's pretty cool.
Me, I run a sequential in every vehicle, so it's to having that 4-speed, especially in VR. That's impressive. Tommy Pulte looking to get it on his outside there. We skipped over Tommy. He is also on the driver cam. So while we're talking about old Tommy, check him out there. He's talking to somebody.
You see in all of these driver cams, they're working the wheel. They're sliding all over the place.
Yeah, it's a very difficult track.
See, and now these second and third have dropped Simply's lead from 10 seconds to 7 seconds. So I don't know if Simply's just playing games or what he's doing.
Drew Kuhn in the 21. He's back here. He's running in... Where's he running? 12th right now. I think
He's had a pretty quiet night.
Yeah, but quiet can be good. I mean, you don't have to win a lot to finish up in the points. I mean, look at my guy Chase Elliott. He's currently like second in the points in the regular season. Shout out Chase Elliott. I know he watches the broadcast from time to time.
Come on. I'm faster than him too, so.
That's true. I've seen the times.
I'm gonna wreck you next time I see you on the track. Oh, who was that right behind us? Is that Chase Stimpley?
That's Chase Simply
He
about to grab
hit
the wall. Man, look at that. See, he's just out here driving it every single lap. He was about a foot away from ending his race right there. But he's willing to put his car out there every single lap, and that's why he's fast. That's why he's leading.
Fast. You're exactly right.
James
All right,
Greeny
here we go,
now
James
coming
Greeny.
down pit road. Got him up here.
Lap 20, yeah. This is about going to be the lap where people start to come in.
So I wonder how much fuel he had left if he's able to one stop it, or will he have to come down again? I know somebody said in the chat earlier that someone can make it
the
on
19
one
gives
stop.
the 29 a boot. Sorry, Dustin.
You're good.
Man,
Side by side.
He's had enough. He's been held up by him.
Oh, they wrecked.
He turned him.
Oh, unfortunate for Tibbs. We're gonna go back and look at that. He gets it turned around and he's gone. Chase Stimpley out to a 16-second lead. Oh, what are they saying on the radio?
Yeah, he said he did not mean to do that, which it was obvious when the 19 was spun out, the 29 stopped on track and let him compose himself back up. So,
Man, that's going to suck, though. He backed into that wall pretty good, though.
Let's go back, take a look at it.
Yeah, he did. Good sportsmanship from the 29, though.
19 gets a run. Trying to get that pass, and the 29 just cleans him out.
The 19 got loose. Go back and we can go back and look at that again.
Yeah.
It was not intentional. None of that contact was intentional.
Well, watch for the rear tires of the 19. You see the black skid marks when he goes. Look at that. He's sliding right there.
Yep. Yep. None of that was intentional. It was just good, hard racing.
Yeah, it looks like he's leaving the 29 car right now, so might not be too bad of damage.
And I think the 29 thought he was at fault there. I don't see where there was any fault between either one of them. But the 29 did give the position to the 19.
Let's take a
Yeah.
look and see if
Hey.
we can assess this damage here.
Oh yeah, it's enough to make him loose right there. I can tell you that.
A little bit on the back end.
Man, Adam, a little bent sheet metal never hurt anybody.
I'm just worried to
Yeah.
see if he's got any wheel damage here or not. It doesn't look like
I
it.
don't think he does.
Looks
I
like
don't
it was
think he
all in
did.
the
He-
back end.
Yeah. I mean, he's still, I don't know what kind of lap times he's putting down, but he's driving away from the 29 car.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, I don't know if 16
him.
seconds back from Stimpley. I don't know if he'd have to put down a monster last half of the race.
Mrs. T and Kimberly in the chat says no. Unfortunate, yeah, because he was on the move. We're gonna need a big mistake by Chase to see if see what can happen.
And I'm listening for call-outs on the radio. I haven't heard anything anyone called out to pit road yet. Zimmer's putting a little bit of pressure on Eric Johnson for 5th place. It's a little bit spread out now. Look at that. See these moving cameras. You see the black car simply coming. You cannot see the 2nd place anywhere in sight.
17-second lead and growing.
19 cars coming to pit road this time.
See Chase Stimpley trying to get around Drew Kuhn. He does so, going down into the hairpin.
Right. Tibbs is coming through the S's. He'll be hitting pit road to see if he can make up any kind of time on Stimpley. '29's pitting with him. Looks like the 77 car is down pit road with him. Eric Johnson and Zimmer stay out.
I think Eric Johnson might be looking to one-stop this race. I don't know. Well, I guess those other drivers might have just enough fuel. I mean, they're pitting 24.
I think they maybe can barely make it. I don't know. It's gonna be. We might have a fuel strategy.
I'm not sure because Chase Stimpley has not lifted off of that throttle the whole race. He's out to a 33-second lead. And he's about to come to halfway, and he still did not pit.
Yeah, I think Stimpley will be good, but I don't know about these other guys that kind of short pit. They might have to save it a little bit because I don't think they can gain any time doing 3 stops. They should have. I think the way to go is going to end up going to be 2.
Seen this before out of the 91. The guy is just too good, folks.
The 55 and 18 are going to pit this lap. Wrong with Tommy. Sounds like a bunch of guys are going to be coming down this lap.
Here comes Eric Johnson down pit road. You don't have to ask him who his favorite driver is.
Can't trust that 18.
Kyle Busch, y'all.
Man, I'm faster than Eric Johnson, too. Don't tell him I said that.
Already sent him a message.
Tommy
Man,
Pulte,
how
currently your biggest mover of the race, up 8 spots. Now that's going to change here as he pits.
Man, I've been impressed with him. He's been like one of the few cars outside of Stimpley that I haven't seen off track or spun out or anything like that. The
Stimpley
21 cars
still
pitting this
stays
time.
out. Oh my
Charles
gosh,
Wilson
he's
coming
trying
to
to
pit
lap
road.
the whole field.
So look at that. He's running out there full speed, leading the race, saying he's still got more fuel than everybody else.
Unbelievable.
Drew Kuhn coming down pit lane. And we have 25 to go. We're halfway through, folks. 30 people watching. You guys are amazing. Thank you, everybody. If you haven't done so already, hit that sub button for us one time. Hit the bell. You'll see when we go live. We go live every Tuesday and Thursday night right here on Zero X Media.
I don't know what happened to Robert Tibbs. He's really slow going into turn 11. He got the 77 and 29 car got by him. The 91 car is about to pit. He's pitting this lap. But he like slowed down a lot. Maybe I don't know if he got a course cutting penalty or something.
Brandon Brock must have had a good pit stop because he pitted on lap 20. I wonder if he's got enough to go to the end. We'll see, but we're going to go side by side real quick. Stick around through the commercial break, and we'll be right back.
At Pinnacle Wraps, we proudly offer top-tier liveries that showcase your unique style on the racetrack. Elevate your iRacing experience today with a stunning custom design that truly represents who you are and your passion for racing.
Jackie Jones Chrysler, Dodge, and Jeep is a family-owned dealership that has been in business for over 20 years. Jackie Jones and his family have been in the car business overall for over 40 years. At Jackie Jones Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, they take great pride in holding the highest standards possible to give the customers the best buying and service experience possible that they can provide.
Our moves might not be hot,
but our deals are.
Go see Jackie Jones. Tell them Zero X sent you.
LuLaRoe is an American multi-level marketing company that sells women's clothing that was founded in 2012. As a multi-level marketing company, LuLaRoe recruits independent distributors referred to by the firm as fashion consultants. Please check out Tammy Litweiler's LuLaRoe Facebook page.
I can't do this anymore. We need to talk.
What's wrong?
Look, we have a new Serta Perfect Sleeper.
We don't need to count you anymore.
I haven't really counted you in months.
You've been faking it for months?
Every night.
The Serta Perfect Sleeper, so comfortable you'll never count sheep again.
Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds is a proud sponsor of Outcast Motorsports and offers entertainment for the whole family, including camping, concerts, car shows, rodeos, and more. Visit www.georgiamountainfairgrounds.com and plan your next adventure today.
It's the Daly and Vincent Music Fest in Hiawassee, Georgia, at the Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds, September 25th through 27th. The Daly and Vincent Music Fest. Performances from John Conley, Randy Travis, The More Life Tour, Bryce Leatherwood, Rhonda Vincent, Crystal Gale, Diamond Rio, and your host, Daly and Vincent. 3-day passes and single-day tickets are all available. VIP passes available now. Don't miss the Daly and Vincent Music Fest at the Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds, September 25th through 27th. Get tickets now at GeorgiaMountainFairgrounds.com. Sponsored by the Towns County Convention and Visitors Bureau. Presented by Gus Arundale and Springer Mountain Farms.
Auto America in Grand Island, Nebraska is one of the oldest and most trusted dealerships in central Nebraska. Visit their website buyautoamerica.com or stop in and get yourself certified today.
Roberts Ball Screw Repair Services has been providing unmatched service, quality, and dedication to the manufacturing industry since 1991. repairing, reconditioning, and even remanufacturing ball screws, lead screws, Acme screws, Aney screws for virtually any machine on the planet. Roberts Ball Screw has made a name as one of the very best in the game. Want great quality? Want great service? Want great people? Want a great screw at a reasonable price? Get a hold of Roberts Ball Screw Repair Services in Leslie, Michigan today.
J&M Group Industrial Services, Michigan's premier CNC machine tool service provider. Routine maintenance, preventative maintenance, geometry, calibration. Whatever machine tool service your company needs, contact J&M Group, the absolute best in the biz.
All right, we're back. Thanks for sticking with us through that side-by-side. We had a lot of incidents happen there to break down. We seen Tibbs go straight. He got it slowed up enough not to do too much damage. Then we seen Drew Kuhn. He spun out and hit the wall. Looks like his day might be done. But right now, we have James Greeny in the booth with us. I'm going to get him up here. All right, James. It looked a little rough out there for you. Just explain to the folks how challenging road course racing is in these trucks.
Very, very, very challenging. Like a little bit of slip and it's hard to control.
Yeah, you and Carson were talking it up there. What exactly happened to you?
So I went to go around turn 11, my car broke, or my truck broke sideways, and I hit just the outside of the tires, the passenger side, broke my fender and everything.
And then what, it give you the too much damage we're done?
Yeah, 25X.
Oh. Hey, well, it's an early season still, and where do they go next week? Do you guys know? Let me look. I can look here.
I think it's Dover.
Dover next week. How do you feel about that?
Right. Man, it's an oval track. I'm better at those than street track.
Oh yeah. But if we get 30 trucks out here again, it's gonna be some door rubbing good times.
Yes, sir. It'll be fun. It'll be definitely fun. I don't do good on road tracks. Like I said, the trucks, this is my second race. And again, I get taken out, but it's still a learning curve.
That's all right, man. Well, we appreciate you being on the driver cam. Thanks for coming to talk to us. And any sponsors, anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Wife over here, she's always sticking beside me. Appreciate Outcast having me on the leads and to y'all. And y'all do a great job on this channel.
Thanks, James, man. We really appreciate that. Thanks to your wife in the back there watching and supporting us. I see her in the chat all the time. And Mrs. Slap and Tickle, a.k.a. Carrie over there, says hi to Tiffany there.
She says hi.
All right. Well, she said Tiffany. Sorry, but maybe she was talking to somebody else. But either way, hi, Kimberly. We appreciate you. And you guys have a good night, and we'll holler at you here soon.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thanks, James. James Greeny, everybody. Not the outcome he would want tonight, but nonetheless, it's a long season, and we'll see what he's got next week at Dover.
I don't know if we can go back and look at this, but I don't remember seeing this on the broadcast. On lap 27, Brian Zimmer, he got the wall, and he's out of the race. He was running 5th or 6th.
I can. Here you go. Brian Zimmer, everybody. See what happened to him.
Yeah, it's the same thing that happened to Drew, really. He was going through these S's, and it just snapped the other way. Like, he just, right there into the wall. And then someone else comes and runs into him. He pulls back on the track, and someone else hits him.
Oh, the 505 sliding.
Nope, no hit. No hitty.
No hit. Was that it?
Yeah, that was it. But Zimmer's, he said he was blown up and disconnected, so he's out of the race.
Out of the race. Back up front, taking a look at Chase Stampley. 19 to go, 91 on the side of the truck, and he's out to a 20-second lead over big bad Brandon Brock in the 3-piece. Tiffany Brennan says,
Brandon Brock, he was
Stampley.
Before this race, he was talking. He was he was excited to come to this road course, and he thought he'd have a good shot at it.
And Tiffany said, "Hey y'all, I'll be watching my daddy race live in the mountains on Thursday." All right, come on. And they're watching on the TV tonight. It's a family affair over there. We love it. Thanks for coming out.
Absolutely.
Here we go. Let's see. Adam, you sound like you fell asleep over there on me. What's going on?
Oh, no. Just checking some things. Checking Twitch here.
And Mr. Van Dorn came in there. He said, hell yeah, right away, Rogerson on the mic. Thanks for joining, man. Sorry, get you your... And then Mrs. T laughing, get a hold of Robert's ball screws. Oh, my God. Robert's ball screw and repair, I believe is what it is. What were you saying about Twitch, Adam? Sorry.
Oh, just looking at the Twitch stream. Luke Conklin says Bill Elliott, the Winston $1 Million man.
That's right, man. Bill Elliott was my driver, so you know I had to go with old Chase.
Man, Dustin, you're not that old.
What are you talking about?
Man, Bill was a long time ago.
Yeah, I know. When they were running Dodges back in the day, he ran the number 9 Dodge.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Let's go through your top 10 real quick. Chase Stinfley out front still. No surprise there. Brandon Brock in second. Richard Keene still holding strong in third. How about Josh Yarbrough out here in fourth? And Tibbs, even after some early on incident, is holding strong there in fifth place. But he's got Eric Johnson coming up pretty quick in his mirror. Eric Johnson in sixth. Tommy Pulte is in seventh. That man's up 7 spots. Come on, Tommy.
How about that?
Charles Wilson in eighth. He's had a pretty quiet night, but he's kept that truck clean.
Yes, he has.
Yeah, he has.
Very impressed. Well, he is a road guy.
How about Matt DeLuca? New to the Outcast scene. We seen him make his debut at Atlanta last week, and he's doing a really good job here. He is 1 lap down, but he's in ninth. Top 10. You got to respect that.
The 3 car just pulled down pit road.
Uh-oh. Yeah,
he
well,
might be doing 3 stops.
2 stops, yeah, because he's pitted on the last pitted on lap 20. Chip Graham back here in 10th. He's up 9 spots. That's going to be your biggest mover of the race. And that rounds out your top 10. So we scroll back and take a look at Brandon Brock coming down pit road.
That just shows what Stinfley's, how much faster he is than everybody out here. Lapping up into the top 10. Oh, Ronnie Welchel spins out.
Ronnie
that was
Welchel.
One of your lead lap. I don't know if that was in front of a lead lap car or not, but he almost had some other people pile into him.
Are you sure it was Welchel?
Yeah, the 62, yeah.
Brandon Brock pitted, came back out in 7th, so that moves Josh Yarbrough up to 3rd. And Tibbs is about, 6-7 seconds back behind? See if Tibbs can't get up there and battle for 3rd place. 15 to go.
Man, I'd like to see Tibbs get a top 3 after everything he's been through tonight. In the wall, spun out.
Absolutely. I mean, to have all that happen and then have that other incident earlier and only be 6 seconds back from third, that's very impressive. Like James Greeny said in the interview a while ago, these trucks are not easy to handle on these road courses. Very challenging. Let's see. Did Drew leave? I was going to get Drew in for an interview, but I think he might have left. Let's pull him in anyway if you want. Well, maybe go ask him.
Yeah, let's see. Where he be?
10, race 10.
Race 10. We'll pull him in. I ain't gonna ask. Adam said it's okay.
Drew Kuhn, everybody. Drew, what's happening, man?
What's going on, gentlemen?
Hey, so talking to you in unfortunate circumstances here. You were having a really good race, and then it just looked like the truck snapped around on you. You want to tell us what happened?
Well, you pretty much just summed it up. That's exactly what happened. I popped over that little hill, and the rear end of the truck just came out from under me, and I couldn't save it. Went into the wall and blew it up. Too much damage.
That's unfortunate, man. You were running really good. Kind of a quiet night, keeping that truck clean, and then just... You weren't the only one to do that. Who else did that, Carson? You called it out. Oh, Brian Zemer did the same thing in the same spot?
Zemer, yeah, we had someone else. Oh, that was Tibbs. He got lucky with it, though, up in turn 1.
Yep, I think he actually didn't blow up, though.
No, yeah, but yeah, Zemer got him in the same spot, just... The next part of the S, he spun out and went to the other wall. So like a lap or 2 after you did. So.
And yeah, it's a little slick with those hot track temps, and I mean I wasn't trying to win the race. I was just trying to finish the race in one piece just to get the points, especially after last week. But that's all right. I mean I didn't come in last. I'll get some points. We'll try again next week in the trucks.
Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
Yeah, looks like you're going to be scored in the 14th position.
Yeah,
out of 22,
that's still not bad.
No, not bad at all.
That'll get me a few points. I think I'm sitting last right now in points. Granted, this is only week 2, but I mean, I was out on lap 2 or 3 last week, so yeah.
Well, that's okay. Well, I want to thank you for having the driver cam on as usual, and thanks for keeping my next gen car looking clean out there. Old Pinnacle Wraps. And any shout outs you want to give or let the people know where to find you?
You can find me at facebook.com/ePinnacleWraps, and I got a shout out to 0x Media and Design, 0x Sim Racing, and Outcast Motorsports.
Oh yeah, man. We appreciate you, and hope you have a good night. And I'll be hollering at you through the week.
All right, man. Sounds good.
All right, buddy. We'll see you.
All right. See you.
Drew Kuhn, everybody.
See, I don't know if this 2-stop strategy is going to work out for Brandon Brock, because he's got Stinfley, who's almost to lap him. You see it in this shot here. You got him, Tommy, and then you got the black 91 car back there. So I don't know if it's going to work out. If he can get back up to third. Where was he at when he pitted? Second? I don't think he can get back up there.
Third, I believe. I mean, it might have been second. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know if he can make it back up there though.
Yeah, Tommy Pulte having a really good run here tonight.
Yeah, he was one of the guys I was watching coming into this race just because how much road stuff he does, though. It might not be this car, but any little road racing will help.
That's right. He might not have that Stinfley speed, but still out there doing his thing. We're about to get 10 laps to go here soon. You see Chase Stinfley there. I think.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it doesn't impede on Tommy trying to take this position with Brandon Rock, though.
Yeah, because they are Tommy and Brandon closest
now.
Closest battle on the track at the moment.
Yeah, a couple laps ago, Tommy let him go by. He had the fresher tires, and he let him by, but he's not really getting away from Tommy. We're having 10-lap fresher tires, so I don't know. Yeah, Tommy's doing a pretty good job here.
I wonder if Stinfley came in tonight, his goal being, I'm going to lap the whole field.
You never know with that guy. You never know.
And he hasn't got much TV time, though. Running all these up front, he needs to keep it closer so he can get some more TV time.
He about spun it out there.
Look at it.
Man.
Now you just showing off, Stinfley. Stop that.
He hung it all the way out there.
He told us he'll give us something. He'll give us something to watch on the broadcast.
Take a look at him live. Look in there. Not on there.
Carrot, get your man. Carrot, get your man.
He's just fishtailing that thing all the way around the track.
Well, I can tell you this. The guys he's obliterating, they gonna give him some firm back slaps. Because he is putting on a show.
Tommy Pulte got a mirror full of the 91 now.
Yep, it's only a matter of feet now.
Ooh, Tommy got those curbs a little bit.
He was blinking out just a little bit. But Stinfley going to get around him now. Tommy goes a lap down. There are only 6 trucks on the lead lap. That's Stinfley, Keene, Yarbrough, Tibbs, and Johnson, and Brandon Brock.
And Tommy let Stinfley go there, and then Brock got away from him a little bit. So I don't know if he'll be able to close the gap back up.
And Tibbs is catching Josh Yarbrough. The gap was 6 seconds. It's now 4. Well, it might be. Yeah, now it's 5.
We saw that earlier, though. Even with the damage, before his car got really good on the long run. Everyone else, I see they're sliding and burning up their stuff, and he just was consistently fast through the whole run. He might not have fired off the fastest, but he was the fastest at the end. And we've seen it before too earlier in the race. He's not afraid to give somebody the bumper to get in the spot.
Yeah, and you gotta wonder if he's just trying to contain here, if he's gonna be trying to push it here to get up and try to get that 3rd place.
Oh, he's got some nasty camber issues on that left front that cannot be helping him.
Yeah, he's got some damage also, so it's killing him on the straightaways.
Yeah, I mean, we were watching him under the commercial break, and we all thought his race. We said it. We thought his race was done as soon as he went in the wall.
He was definitely the luckier one out of the others that wrecked in the same spot.
I mean, he hit the wall pretty hard from what we could see and how it looked. He got the wall pretty good. So he's lucky to be out here.
8 to go, and he's only got a 3-second gap between him and Yarbrough. Let's go up and take a look at Yarbrough. You can see Tibbs behind.
Talk about quiet night. Yarbrough's had just a calm, consistent, quiet night, doing a nice job up here.
Well, not very many mistakes. Just cool, calm, collected, and consistent. He's picked up 3 spots since the start.
Yeah. That's what I knew coming into this race. You don't have to be the fastest guy. You just gotta stay out of the trouble. Just be consistent.
I expected to see Yarbrough up there. I mean, he did really good. Well, there he goes. He did really good at Homestead B.
But did he just make a mistake right there? Because the gap's now down to 2 seconds.
Well, he's sliding it down. He's sliding it a little bit. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely not.
Oh,
his
the tires are
car's
gone.
not driving. Yeah.
Tires are gone. And the track temps up to 120 now.
Wow.
I wouldn't say he's making mistakes. I would say Tibbs is really fast on the long run.
Yeah, we saw that last time. The first pit cycle.
And I think without that damage and that mishap earlier, we might have seen Tibbs stay in second place.
Yeah, man, he dropped those 2 spots and has not been able to pick them back up.
Is he catching Keenan, or is their lap times about the same?
They're 6 seconds back from Keene. Yarbrough is 6 seconds back. And, but aside from Chase Stempley being dominant, I would say Keene and Tibbs have probably looked, well, and Yarbrough for that matter, they've all looked pretty consistent. Whoa!
Whoa! Yeah, you can tell he's pushing it, trying to get there.
He just lost a little bit of time there. Now the gap's back down to 3 seconds. Going to lose more in this turn.
Those right-handers are hurting him just with the wheel damage. It looks like he's got. He's getting tight. You can see it.
It was cambers on. It's positive camber now instead of, or a negative camber now instead of positive camber.
Yeah, you can see it when he turns the car right. You can see just it won't turn.
Last lap, Josh Yarbrough was faster by 0.6.
Stempley's about to go by Eric Johnson the lap all the way up to the top 5. Just dominant performance.
I think Eric should spin him out. No, just kidding.
Yeah, do it for Kyle Busch. That's what Kyle Busch will do.
Nah, Eric doesn't race like that, man. But they're racing here.
Man, he's not letting him go. Man, I should give a shout out to Eric Johnson and all the Outcast admin just for everything they did to keep this going.
Oh yeah, these guys, they've been putting on a really good league. Season 1, Season 2, and it's the consistency, the clean racing that they promote, and they're trying to form a community, not just some guys that want to come out and race. That's why they do the Sunday Fun Days, get everybody out there, mix it up, have some laughs in the chat, and it's a good thing that they got going on over there.
Yeah, I know. It's great. I enjoy being over here cutting it up with the guys out here. Eric and all the guys in the Outcast. He was talking about community. He was over there. He was messing with Stempley right there on the radio, saying, "You think I'm just going to let you go by me and pass me because you're lapping me?"
Tibbs closed the gap down to a second now. Yarbrough with a mirror full of Tibbs.
Like what we talked about, though, these right-hand turns, I don't think he has as big as advantage in the braking zones anymore because of the wheel damage. Or
you
say that. You see.
And then I say that as he sends it in there.
I mean, he's leaving black marks, Carson, when he turns. I mean, every time he's got to make a right-hander, it's a black, just a skid.
Yeah,
all the way around.
he loses so much time in that long sweeping right turn, that hairpin. So
the guy's got 3 tires, as far as I'm concerned, because he could not make that thing turn in 11.
No.
I think you're right, though. That wheel damage is hurting him a little bit.
Man, as far as I'm concerned, though, he could go out here and hit any kind of wall and the car would still drive.
But he's not giving up. That's what I like.
Yeah, I know.
That tire's it's broke.
That just shows how fast he is, even with all this damage and everything. He's still, I'd say, the second fastest car out here on the track. I don't think it's crazy. He might be able to get Keene if he can get by Yarbrough without any problems, he might be able to get there to him.
Because Tibbs was faster than Yarbrough by 4/10
Oh.
the last. Here comes Yarbrough down pit road.
Mind blown.
I didn't expect that. See that? Well, Yarbrough pitted about lap 23, 24. That starts
Yep.
to question: can some of these guys make it, or are we gonna start having guys run out of gas?
I mean, Tibbs also pitted on lap 23. So does he have enough fuel to the end? Same with
I think
Keene.
Keene pitted around that same time. Yeah.
Lap 23. Eric
So-
Johnson pitted on lap 24. So he should be good.
Yeah,
But-
we know Stimpley's good, and Stimpley and Johnson's good, but this 2 and 3, they're gonna have to do a little bit of fuel saving.
Man, this just opened up some can of worms. I didn't even
Uh-oh,
want to think
Tommy
about.
Putley going up in the turn 1 and 2. He's off the track.
He got it back
He was-
together.
so-
He's still good.
Yep. So was the 18 and a 3. They went off simultaneously. It looked like synchronized swimming.
He was climbing mountains over there.
Charles Wilson now smells blood in the water. He's trying to come up and take that 7th spot from Pulte. Pulte's got to reel it back in here. Here comes Tibbs down pit road.
Oh, man. A lot of these guys don't think they can make it. Man, that's going to put Eric Johnson up in the 2nd place because if Keene ends up hitting, because they all pitted on the same lap. Tommy's pitting the 26. We got a lot of guys coming down pit road.
And Tommy last pitted on lap 24.
Yep, same with Eric Johnson.
Tell you
How
one
is
guy
Mikey-
we
how
know
Mikey
is
Keene
good.
out there?
Brandon Brock, we know he's good to go. And
Man,
he's
maybe
up
I
to
was wrong.
4th.
Maybe he did have the right strategy. I spoke too soon.
Well, 2 laps left. Chase Stimpley out to a massive minute 13 lead. And he's still driving it like he's got somebody right behind him.
How much you want to bet he sets the 2 fastest laps of the race right here?
I mean, he's fastest on track by 3 seconds right now.
This whole top 3 is about to get completely jumbled up with the pit stops.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
I'll have to keep an eye on Mikey Keene here and see if he comes down pit road or if he's saving. Let's go on board with him and listen in real quick.
He did not pit.
He did not. And he's still got,
He
he's
did
getting
not
the
pit.
white flag here.
How did
Sounds
he
like
make
he
it
might
on
be
fuel?
clutching it.
Oh, is
saving
he
it.
out? It looks like he's out.
He might be out.
He's clutching. He's clutching it.
He's being really easy on the gas. You can hear it.
No, I think he's cutting it really, really close. The way he's driving it, I thought he was out. He was down in the 1,000 RPMs.
Yep.
Yeah, and he short
Yeah, look
shifted
at
there.
that.
We're on the final lap. Chase Stimpley, everybody. Out to an impressive minute 20-second lead. He's got every driver down except for Keene, and he's about to go around Keene and lap the entire field. And he has
Man,
done
what
it.
a performance. And look at Keene, though, saving enough fuel when everyone else, I guess I shouldn't say that yet. He's still got a little ways to go, but everyone else pulled down.
There he goes. He's
he-
coming down pit road. That's going to open the door for Eric Johnson and Brandon Brock. Here we go. Checkered flag is in the air. One more turn for Chase Stimpley right here. 2nd race of the season. Chase Stimpley's going to take the checkered flag right here at Sonoma. 0X Media. I'm sorry. Outcast Motorsports on 0X Media. Messed that all the way
Man.
up.
I think Keene could have made it around. He drove to his pit box and past the flag stand.
So that'll be your top three: Eric Johnson, or Chase Stempley, Eric Johnson, and Brandon Brock. What a show! Eric Johnson, that's crazy work.
Man, yeah, what a performance. And Brandon Brock, that's why I'm not out there racing. Brandon, I didn't think the 2 stops were the way to go, but he got back up there right where he was in third, so way to go to him. And the 19 car Tibbs, all that happened to him tonight, he still gets the top 5.
You gotta love it for him. Long season. MSB says so close. You are, bro. Not close enough, though. Look at pit strategy. Kyle Franklin says, I called it. Yes, you did. Eric Johnson made it on 1 stop.
Yeah, that's where the veteran guys to this league, Simply and Johnson, they were saving fuel from the start of the race. They didn't push anything. I mean,
I don't think Simply saved it all.
That's just Simply. He can save fuel and be the fastest car on the track. But Johnson just, like he always does, a quiet race and always finds himself there at the end.
I mean, I think we're going to, next road course, next season, Stimpley has to start from the parking lot.
Exactly. 2 laps down.
Laps the entire field here tonight. He's coming back to burn them down with whatever fuel he's got left.
I think he's got plenty of
winner
fuel.
at Sonoma, Chase Stimpley. The donut light's on for you, buddy.
Surprised there's tire left to burn it down as much as he was sliding that thing around.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Phenomenal job by the slap wagon as usual. I forgot to throw him up here. Here, let's throw him up as he burns him down.
Burn out up the hill. Look at him go.
Oh, yeah. He's just having a good old time. All right, folks, we're going to step away real quick, and we're going to get these drivers in here, and we'll be right back after a short message. Maybe.
Outcast Motorsports would like to thank the following sponsors for all of their support: Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds, Serta Simmons Bedding, Auto America, LuLaRoe by Tammy, Jackie Jones Chrysler Dodge Jeep, and Ram, J&M Group Industrial Services, Roberts Ball Screw, and Pinnacle Wraps. We will be back shortly with the driver interviews.
All right, welcome back. We got Brandon Brock in the booth with us, man. Brandon, what a race. Yeah, I think you'd had a 2 pit stop strategy tonight. Talk us through your race there.
Yeah, I was trying a bit of a off-the-wall strategy. I think the other guys were doing the 1 stop. They pit up like 24, 25 or so and then stretched to the end. And I decided to pit a few laps early and hopefully use those tires and then get away. And then I saw Mikey and Robert got together earlier, so that kind of helped a little bit. And then we kind of got a couple of bad breaks with some slower trucks. You know, it's all good. You'll have that. And then the lap I was gonna pit to take the second set of tires and hopefully just drive back up to second or third or wherever we were. I downshifted into first going into turn 7, and I just junked it. So I was fighting. I think I was fighting a little bit of damage the last little bit of that race. Had a good battle with Eric. I'm not sure how we ended up in third. I don't know if something happened to Mikey and Robert up there, But yeah, we'll take it after last week.
Yeah, those two ended up pitting a couple laps. Let's
Were
see.
were
Tibbs,
they short on fuel?
I think so. Tibbs pitted on 47 and Keen pitted on 49.
Oh, okay.
So that was
That makes
a
sense.
big fuel strategy race tonight. And
yeah.
Eric Johnson made it on one stop.
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah,
impressive.
I was I was sitting there thinking like that's probably what I should have done. Just I overthink a lot with strategy, and it's I end up kicking myself afterwards. But yeah, I would like to see how that strategy could have worked if I didn't screw up there. But I don't think it would have made much difference in the finishing order. I think I would have finished around third to fifth, something like that.
Well, either way, third place tonight after last week. You got to be happy with that performance, and that'll set you up really good going into Dover next week. I'm going to pass it to the other two guys here in the booth, see if they got anything for you.
Yeah, Brandon. I wouldn't say third place is a screw up. I mean, you were as consistent as anybody else on the track that finished up in the top 5. You had that raw speed, so
I guess if you're disappointed with third, that means you can do more.
well, coming from Brandon Brock, I would expect nothing less.
And I'll be in the Gen 4 race on Thursday as well. I got my schedule switched around, so I shouldn't be
Nice.
missing Thursdays anymore.
Good, because I think that's going to be your bread and butter.
Oh, yeah. Carson, anything from you? Oh, sorry, Brandon.
Oh, I was just gonna say it's rare for me to be excited about a road course, so I usually struggle at them. But yeah, I'll take third.
Carson, any questions?
Yeah, I don't know what you're saying about the wrong strategy. I feel like that was pretty good. I set it up here in the broadcast. I thought you messed up and had the wrong strategy, but it ended up playing out. Everyone else in front of you had to save fuel and were short on fuel, and you could just go the whole time. So yeah, nice job on that. Nice job just keeping it clean for the most part. There were so many people out there sliding and getting into the wall and just taking their stuff out of contention. And I wouldn't say there was a few bumps, but a pretty calm day for the most part.
Yeah, like maybe I'm just being a little hard on myself. I do that a lot, but just we'll take this top 3 and go on to Thursday and next week. I'm not sure how I feel about Dover yet, so I need to get some laps around there.
I think you'll be just fine. You were good at Bristol. I think you'll be great at Dover. And then I'd like to add that, we are our own biggest critics. So if you're not happy and you think you can improve, that just gives you the motivation to go do it. So, well, Brandon, anybody you want to give a shout out to before we send you off?
As I always say, just thanks to everybody that puts this league together. I love the truck count we had tonight, 22 for a road course. That's better than I thought. We got a good group of people in here. So all the mods that are in charge of the steel to make this happen, good on them. Always got to have a Pepsi on me, And
that's right. Amen.
And as I always say, support your local short track.
All right, Brandon. Well, we appreciate you, man. Great job tonight. We'll see you Thursday night.
Yep, we'll see it.
There you go, everybody. Brandon Brock, your third place finisher. Before we get the next driver in, I want to say, for those of you that enjoy the content and the sponsorships, if you yourself are looking to sponsor Outcast Motorsports, just reach out to them at outcastmotorsportsofficial@gmail.com. I forgot to say this earlier in the broadcast, but outcastmotorsportsofficial@gmail.com. Reach out to them and maybe become a partner or a sponsor and see if we can't get you on the broadcast. All right, we'll get your second place driver in here. That will be the 18 of Eric Johnson. Man, Eric, you had a strategy tonight. It ended up working out. I wasn't too sure about it. I didn't think you had enough fuels after seeing the other two drivers pit. Talk us through your race.
We actually did not have a strategy tonight. We were just out there just clicking off laps, and after Chase made it so long on the first stint, I was like, there's no shot this guy is actually clutching all these corners. And so during the second stint, I thought I would go ahead and learn how to try to clutch, as you see me going off track a billion times. But yeah, we were able to save enough fuel and get ahead of Brandon there. I think he was short pitted twice, and Mikey had a pit there at the end, and it looked like we knew what we were doing, but I think once again, we just kind of backed into it.
Yeah, it's really impressive to see Chase go 26 laps before his only pit stop of the night, and then seeing a couple other drivers fall short and have to pit there at the end. But I mean, it worked out in your favor and Brandon's favor, and yeah, man, you kept your truck clean. Even if you did go off track, it still looks good, all in one piece. And yeah, pit crew's going to be happy with you.
Yeah, I don't think we touched anything tonight. I think we went off track in the same spot, coming out of the S's every time. I think probably 9 times, if to be exact. But it was nothing we couldn't handle, and yeah, that was a fun, just stay alive race there.
Absolutely. I'll pass it off to the boys. Adam, what you got?
Man, oh, Hubert Johnson, man. So
My
happy you
glad
got
daddy.
that. Yeah, you got that P2, man.
Hey,
Always surprised me. Never a
yep,
bride.
that's all right. We ain't trying to get married, man.
Oh,
I
yeah,
ain't trying to answer to nobody.
that's right. Man, good strategy call. Good strategy call to get you up there in that top 3. So this is going to really help you out in these points.
Yeah, we had a little bit of a rough week last week. Atlanta, kind of a crapshoot. We have
Yeah.
a big field, drafting, get into things. So we had a little slow start, but we'll do what we'll do. We're gonna slow grind back, get those top 3s, finish probably second 8 times in a row, and hopefully be there at the end.
That's right.
Yeah, you're always consistent. I'm sure you'll be there at the end. I'm gonna let your biggest fan, Carson Youngblood, ask you a question or two here.
Yeah. First off, Carson, you think you're faster than me here? Man, I'm not. I was just cruising tonight. I ain't got
Oh.
nothing to prove. Me
I
and
told
you,
you. I told you.
little time trial
that
challenge.
message.
Yeah, little time trial challenge. 5 laps. We'll see what you got, big boy.
Man, that's your problem. You're just out here cruising. You won't drive the thing. You're
I
never
was
gonna
cruising.
win a race if you're
I
just
was
cruising.
cruising.
Can't trust that 18.
Never. No, good job today. Maybe one day you can win a race like me, but nice job with the points. And
Man,
Hey,
you'll be there at the end.
maybe I'll have to wreck somebody to win the race like you, but this
Ooh,
another
shots
time.
fired.
No, I'm just messing with him. No, we love Carson.
Nice job tonight, buddy.
I appreciate you guys.
Eric, floor is yours, man. You had some fans in the stands tonight. Let me see. I know Monica was in there rooting you
Blue
on.
Conklin.
Yeah, that's my aunt there. We had a little rough weekend as a family, and everybody's showing up. We appreciate you guys, and so we were racing with a heavy heart, and we got her did, kinda ish.
Oh yeah. I want to say there was another one out there for you
Blue
too.
Conklin.
Yeah.
Oh, Lou. He comes from old Slap and Tickle. Thank Lou. Appreciate you hanging out.
All right. Well, and now the floor is yours for anybody. And then Tommy said good race also. So.
Well, first and foremost, we got to thank Georgia Mountain for they're our primary sponsor in the trucks out here, and we appreciate everything they do for us. And Drew Kuhn there, Pinnacle Wraps. He's wrapping a lot of us, and he wrapped us in the 18, this little kind of throwback-ish little 18. You guys up there in the booth at Zero X Media doing what you do. You, Adam, and Carson put in a lot of work, and we appreciate you guys. We got Jackie Jones, Little Auto America, Serta Simmons, Robert's Ball Screw, Lulu Rowe, and then we got J&M Group, and we appreciate all the guys coming on board and showing some support and letting us go out here and race these fake race cars and have fun doing it.
That's right. They might be fake, but they're still a handful.
Yeah, we're some real fake race car drivers, guys. Trust us.
We know what we're doing sometimes. All right. Well, congratulations,
And
Eric.
reset.
Congratulations, Eric. Second place tonight. We look forward to seeing you Thursday night in the Gen 4s, man. And yeah.
Hey, once again, thank you guys. I appreciate you. And don't remember, Chase got a time limit. I want to. you got to stick to that.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You better cue up them sounds right now. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
All right. All right, man. Well, we'll holler at you here in a while.
Have a good night.
You too, buddy. Go, everybody. Your second place finisher, Eric Johnson. We're going to get your winner, Mr. Chase Stempley, in here. Here directly. Maybe. Somebody. Anybody.
I got
There
it.
he
He's
is.
already in here.
Chase
Hey,
Stempley, man. Man, you're out here driving like you got something to prove. Everybody knows you're the best. Man, what was your goal, to lap everybody tonight, or just that's your only way? Send it or end it.
Send it or end it. I got one speed, I got one gear, and that's freaking go time, boys.
I love it, man.
One speed.
I'm gonna have to get some lessons from you on these road courses, especially in like the NASCAR style, because it's just, again, you're just really, really fast, and the way that you can control the car or truck when it's loose, it's just really impressive to watch, man.
Thank you, dude. Yeah, it's all about coasting. As weird as that sounds, you're not on the power as much as you think you would be. That's why I was able to do a one-stop strategy and keep the pace. I was clutching the car big time, but I was clutching it in a place where you could roll through the corner and still carry speed and not lose a lot of time. So those cars like to really roll the center of the corner. They're just so heavy that they really plant and dig into the ground. But then once you start throwing the gas pedal in there, she spins her up. Just so much power.
Yeah, we were wondering how you went to lap 26, but that makes total sense. I mean, were you doing that the entire run?
I did a lot in that first stint. I was going to kind of just base it off of how quick I could get through the pack, how safe I was feeling, around everybody. Everybody did an excellent job giving room, and, everybody's running solid line. It just, the track got really, really hot, which made it almost impossible to really push it. You got to be, really got to be on your game, holding the wheel real steady with these trucks with a hot track like that.
Oh yeah, well, impressive driving as usual, man. I want to say congratulations and pass it off to Adam.
Man, you talk like you like you had trouble out there. You're a class act, I'm telling you. Hey, when you get done teaching Dustin how to do road course stuff, can you teach me how to do anything else? Oval, dirt, whatever.
Hey, I'm always down for anybody across the board. You shoot me a DM. Hey, I'm wanting to run a practice session. Let's run some laps. I want to get out there and I want to go fast, like Ricky Bobby said, dude. So I'm always down with it. Yeah, always down to
right.
Go out there and try to learn something myself, and then pass along little tips and tricks.
Well, I can't say anything that hadn't already been said to you or about you. I mean, how many times has this you've been in victory lane? Enough's enough. We will put a bounty. We're putting a bounty on you at Dover. At Dover, you'll have a bounty.
Right on. Right on.
Chase, I told Adam and Carson during the broadcast, I said, I think on a road course, the only way these boys might have a chance is if you start from the parking lot.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I can't. It's what I grew up with. This is where I feel the most natural. I get in a real good rhythm real quick with road courses. It's just, that's my jam, man. I love the rhythm. And Sonoma's really got a good rhythm section, left, right, kind of, just very rhythmic. So it's, it's fun.
Yeah, it looks like you have a lot of fun out there, and that's huge.
Yeah, man. Getting out there.
Chase lasted 26 laps before he pitted on the first stint. He said he clutched for the most of the first stint. You realize the first stint was when he was passing everybody? So that means he was clutching
Yeah.
Around
That's how I was,
everybody.
that's how I was getting up the inside of everybody. They were all on
Yeah.
the power pulling away, but I was able to send it into the corner a lot deeper because
Yeah.
I was on the clutch, hanging, rolling it in and then hitting the brake with no power. So
Yeah.
it's another,
Mechanical.
little,
Yeah. Mechanical drag, mechanical braking.
yes, sir. Yep.
Carson, anything for the champ here? Defending, reigning.
Man, I don't really have anything to say. He lapped the field. There's nothing
That's
really to
right.
talk about. He just
Nothing to say.
dominated the whole race. Just I know no matter what though, you had a 1 second lead or a 1 lap lead, you were still driving the same way, sliding it around every corner and just driving your butt off out there. Nice job.
Hey,
That's the tough thing, man. If I get to hanging back, I start making mistakes. So I mean, I know it's funny to say, but I've got one speed, and that's to be close to the edge. That's where I'll stay locked in and not make those big boo boos. And as you guys probably saw, all it took was one little misstep, and it could really bite you.
Oh yeah, like Charlie Sheen, one speed, go.
That's right, baby.
Man, a great job tonight. This is going to set you up pretty good in the points. And Dover, well, you got Gen Force Thursday night. I'm expecting to see some more impressive driving from you then. But Dover next week in the trucks, how do you feel?
I feel excited, man. I'm always excited. Big turnout tonight, even for a road course, and the league's really taken off. I see a lot of new faces out there, a lot of guys getting acquainted, getting out there for practice and stuff, which is neat. So just keep the momentum up for the league. Proud of all these guys.
All right,
you
man.
know,
What?
hey,
ahead.
when he just said I'm excited for Dover, he just made 50 people whine. I just heard them whimper from all across the United States.
Tag on it, man. Dang it, man.
It's all right, man. Yeah, I think that pretty much sums it up, other than all your shout outs, man. I know you got a ton of support out there with the league and then your family and everything that Carrie does for you and everybody else, man. We really appreciate her. So, floor's yours, man.
Oh, yeah. All right. So the wife's little company for all of our merch over on the stream, Slap and Tickle 91 on Twitch. It's Full Send Apparel. Full Send Apparel, which is really cool. We got t-shirts, sweatshirts, different things like that. We're starting off the merch stuff pretty cool. Got to thank, huge shout out to Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds for sponsoring the Tuesday Night Truck League for the Outcast Motorsports iRacing guys. That's pretty badass. Jackie Jones, J&M Group, Robert's Ball and Screw, and you can't forget Lula Row by Tammy Litweiler. It's lit. I mean, come on. And then Serta Simmons and Auto America. Sorry about that. Grand Island Auto America. And then last but not least, Pinnacle Wraps for keeping us looking slick in the Dale Earnhardt, throwback paint scheme and stuff. Love you, Paw Paw. Thanks for the idea. And then got to thank the Lord. That's it.
All right, man. Well, like I said, always a pleasure watching you, a pleasure talking to you. One of the coolest guys out here that I've met on iRacing, and man, I look forward to calling the season as long as I can get my work schedule right. But yeah, buddy, congratulations again, and we'll see you Thursday night.
Awesome. Thanks, Carson, Adam, Dustin.
Yes, sir.
You guys are all right, man. It was good talking to you. We'll catch you on the next one.
Thanks, buddy.
Always a
See you
privilege.
later.
Chase Stimpley, everybody, your winner tonight at Sonoma. Man, he don't hold anything back. He just, like he said, sends it or ends it. And I like that, man. I wish I was that confident. One day I will step up into that sweet-ass world and be that confident. But let's take a look at your overall standings here. Maybe if it'll pop up, it does. Chase Stimpley, not standings, race results. Chase Stimpley, Eric Johnson, Brandon Brock in third, Richard Keene in fourth, Robert Tibbs, man, impressive driving from him tonight. Unfortunate what had happened earlier. He would have been a top 3 driver, I'm sure. Josh Yarbrough in sixth, Charles Wilson in seventh, Tommy Pulte in eighth, Matt DeLuca in ninth, and Jesse Graham will round out your top 10. And I'll go ahead and scroll through so you can take a peek at the rest of the field. There you go. Carson, man, thanks for joining Adam and I in the booth, man. You keep it lively up here with us. You got a lot of race knowledge, and we're always happy to have you along, and I'm happy to have you as part of the Zero X team, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I always enjoy coming up here on the broadcast booth. This is still fairly new to me, so I enjoy learning a new thing and learning a different side to racing, and just up here cutting it up with you guys. I have a lot of fun.
Heck yeah, man. Well, again, Outcast Motorsports would like to thank all the sponsors that's come along. We've seen it. We've said it. Pinnacle Wraps, Jackie Jones, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, LuLaRoe by Tammy, Serta Simmons Betting, Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds. They are the primary sponsor of the Truck Series, so be sure to go over and check out GeorgiaMountainFairgrounds.com and see what they got going on. It's something different every week, and it's a place for the whole family. J&N Group Industrial Services out of Michigan. We appreciate you. Auto America. Go to buyautoamerica.com, and don't forget about Robert's Ball Screw Repair Services, everybody. And, man, it was fun tonight. A lot of green flag racing, some incidents. I look forward to Dover next week, Tuesday night, but you can join us here Thursday night, and I'll send it over to Adam. Adam, thank you again for joining me as always, and I'll let you close it out, buddy.
My pleasure, Dustin. As always, I look forward to Tuesdays and Thursdays night. Thursday nights, chalking up with you here in the booth. But man, I gotta give a shout out to my gorgeous wife. My ride or die, support me no matter what. Whether I'm on a video game or making hard life choices, she's always there to support me no matter what. Got to thank my in-laws. They're always watching, always supporting us doing this thing week in and week out. Some other friends and that are watching tonight. And also got to thank Zero X Media, my home, and Outcast Motorsports, one heck of a league, and Pinnacle Wraps. When you drive Pinnacle, you drive distinction. Ain't that right, Drew Coon? Anyway, man, that's going to do it from Sonoma here on this Tuesday night in the Truck Series. From the hairpins to the high-speed sweepers, tonight's race had it all. Strategy, chaos, and plenty of what the heck just happened moments. The Outcast Truck Series took us for a ride through every twist and turn, and we loved every second of it. From all of us here in Zero X Media, thanks for tagging along. Until next time, keep it fast, keep it clean, and remember, out here, it's not about the straightaways, it's about surviving every corner. We'll see you Thursday night.
Right. Thanks, everybody, for watching. We appreciate each and every one of you. Like Adam said, Thursday night right here, 7:35, Zero X Media. See you guys.
This broadcast of Outcast Motorsports has been presented by Zero X Media. Outcast Motorsports would like to give a big thank you to all of the sponsors who made all of this possible. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed the show.
Time's the only thing that can determine what's replaced. Well, you know, bells they ring for everything, for birth and love and war. At some point you're forgiven. It's the life that you fought for. Just hold.
Jay Stiffley all over the bumper of Robert Tester. Robert Tester been out front most of the race since the back. Robert Tester coming to the line will take the checkered flag for the first race of the season. Outcast Motorsports on Zero X Truck Series. Teammate Robert Tester burning them down. Donut lights on for you, sir. Brady on the eye line, Drew Kuhn on the inside. Oh, Kel Peterson. Is that Kel Peterson or is that King? I don't know.
That is King right there.
Screaming to the heavens, what the hell was this all for? When all of this is over, we'll get back to work again.
This is for you, Tiffany.
We'll sing about the bad times and how we survived them, and I will hold you in my arms and kiss your face. Time's the only thing that can determine what's replaced.
Coming
You
to the
know
checkered
I'm
flag.
waiting for everything.
The first time in the Gen 4, Adam Keene gonna win it all. The first race of the Gen 4 season right here, Outcast Motorsports on Zero X. Look at him, he's happy out there.
Yes, he is. Good win, buddy.
That's why I love the driver cams right there.
Steady boys, just do the work and put your head down. This ain't no time for pride. Just hold. Steady boys, just hold. Steady boys. Let's go.
It is. And that old Momo car.
We worship at the altar of doubt. I'll raise my glass through charring dash from the fires that we put out. Now into it buried, it's all just temporary. So hold, steady boys, just hold, steady boys. Just do the work and put your head down. This ain't no time for pride. Just hold, steady boys. Just hold, steady